Tomatoes, they're not just for pasta sauce anymore. These plump, red fruits, yes, fruit, let's not fight about it, are rich in a compound that's gaining attention for its role in skin protection, lycopene. This carotenoid gives tomatoes their vibrant red hue and may also give your skin a subtle but powerful edge in defending itself against the sun. So the next time someone asks what SPF you're wearing, you could almost say, tomato, and not be completely wrong almost. Let's dig into the science. Lycopene is a potent antioxidant, even stronger than beta-carotene in some studies, and it's particularly effective at quenching singlet oxygen, one of the nastiest reactive oxygen species generated when your skin is exposed to UV radiation. This oxidative stress contributes to DNA damage, collagen breakdown, inflammation, and all the other glamorous processes we call photoaging. Think fine lines, sunspots, and the creeping texture of worn leather. Here's where lycopene steps in like a microscopic bodyguard. By neutralizing singlet oxygen and other free radicals, it helps reduce the oxidative burden on your skin when you're exposed to UV rays. Several clinical trials have shown that people who consume lycopene-rich foods regularly, especially tomatoes or tomato paste, experience less erythema. That's the fancy name for sun-induced redness or mild sunburn after UV exposure. One study found that 10 to 12 weeks of daily tomato paste consumption, around 40 g/day, providing about 16 milligrams of lycopene, reduced skin redness by up to 40% after controlled UV exposure. That's not nothing. But don't start rubbing tomato slices on your face. Lycopene works from the inside out. It's fat-soluble, meaning it needs dietary fat for optimal absorption. So yes, drizzling olive oil on your tomatoes isn't just delicious, it's science. Once absorbed, lycopene accumulates in the skin, particularly in the stratum corneum, where it helps shield cells from UV-triggered oxidative assaults. Over time, it can enhance the skin's baseline resilience against damage, kind of like building an antioxidant buffer. What's especially interesting is that cooked or processed tomatoes often contain more bioavailable lycopene than raw ones. Heat breaks down the plant cell matrix, making lycopene easier for your body to absorb. So tomato paste, sauces, and even ketchup, in moderation, may be better sources than raw cherry tomatoes. Lycopene is also found in watermelon, pink grapefruit, guava, and papaya, but tomatoes remain the MVP due to availability and concentration. Now, as with all food-based photoprotection, we need to manage expectations. Lycopene doesn't block UV rays the way sunscreen does. It doesn't reflect or absorb UVB or UVA light directly. Instead, it works by reducing the inflammatory and oxidative response your skin mounts after UV exposure. That means less redness, less long-term collagen degradation, and potentially lower risk of photo-induced skin aging and even cancer if used as part of a broader strategy. It's also a long game. You can't eat a tomato salad today and expect to have UV-proof skin tomorrow. Lycopene builds up in tissues gradually over weeks, and it needs consistency. That's why study participants usually see benefits after 10 to 12 weeks of daily intake, not after a single Caprese sandwich. And just to be absolutely clear, lycopene is not a sunscreen. It is a supplementary photoprotective agent. It's your skin's loyal intern, working behind the scenes, not your head of security. So if you think tomato-heavy diets give you permission to skip the SPF 30, you're likely to end up sunburned and disappointed, albeit well antioxidized. That said, lycopene has additional perks. It's been linked to improved skin texture, reduced oxidative stress throughout the body, and even protective effects for the heart, prostate, and eyes. It's not just about vanity. It's about cellular stability in an unstable, UV-soaked world. So, is lycopene your natural sunblock? Not quite. But it's definitely your internal ally in the war against photoaging and UV-induced inflammation. When combined with external protection like sunscreen, shade, and protective clothing, a diet rich in tomatoes can give you a subtle but meaningful advantage. Plus, it tastes good. So pile on that pasta sauce, embrace the gazpacho, and keep that olive oil flowing because beauty might just start with your pantry.